Guys, what's going on? I am Tyzilla83. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my video or any of my content that you watch off my channel. I really do appreciate that. I'm not saying that to just say it. I'm not saying it to be cheesy or corny. I really do mean it. I appreciate each and every view that my channel gets. Let's knock this out. The Division. Ooh, Ty. What did you like about it and what did you hate about it? Well, let me throw this out there first. I did not get to play a whole lot. I got about maybe 6 hours in. I didn't get into the multiplayer, the dark zone. I didn't get to explore that much, but I did group up a couple times. I played a hell of a lot of solo missions, or I soloed the game for the most part. So let's knock this out. Pros, multiplayer. Only played this. If I had to go back and do it over again, I wouldn't have even thought about playing the game by myself. Multiplayer is the way to go. It's a lot of fun. The RPG elements very strong in this game. They borrow a lot and they use a lot, and it's really well done. Of course, you didn't get to see your perks because they blocked that off. Crafting was blocked off in the beta. A lot of shit was blocked off in this beta. I was really disappointed in that. But the RPG elements are really strong with this game. The loot system, another positive. Damn, I mean, loot drops everywhere. Loot drops off NPCs. Loot drops off random people in the streets that you help. If you give them some water or a med pack or whatever, they drop some clothing or something. There's loot crates, loot chests, loot bags, loot sacks. There's loot that you can buy from vendors. You could sell your loot to these vendors. It's just it's kind of a typical loot system, but it's done really well. I love that they go to the color coding loot system. Something I wish other games would adopt. It just, I don't know, simplifies it, makes it a little bit more fun, something to brag about, something you can identify with really quick. The map, really well done. Not a lot to say about it, but it was, I've seen so many of these open world games screw the maps up, and this game got it right. Fallout 4 I thought was one of the worst maps, and there's probably a mod out to fix it, but sadly I'm a console player, so I haven't seen if that mod exists. I haven't seen it yet. But the map on this game is really, really well done. You can even see friends that, even though you're not in a group with, you can, if there's friends off of your friends list, like on your PlayStation Network friends list, you can see them on the map. I think that's pretty cool. You can even look at their player profile, the PlayStation profile from that map as well. Inventory system really well done. The amount of items depends on how big your sack is. Giggity. So the larger your sack, the larger you can, the more you can carry. So that's really cool. I like that. The inventory system is really well done. And that's a small thing, but it's one of those things that, again, I feel like games screw some of those things up, and I felt like the Division did a really good job. The cons in this game, the single player sucks. There's no reason to play this game by yourself. NPCs IQ, they're about as smart as a box of rocks. You got a guy running at you with a bat. You got a guy holding his gat sideways, walking towards you, and clearly in your line of sight while you're, while you're in cover or whatever, hiding behind a car. They'll just walk up. Like, it just, come on, Ubisoft, you could do better than that. The NPCs are all generic. I swear to God, you kill the same group over and over and over again. It gets really old. Now, again, this was a beta, so maybe that, as you go into new areas and evolve as a character and level up, you'll see new NPCs. I don't know what to think about the overall game. Feels like it should be a tactical RPG, or excuse me, a tactical shooter. It feels like it shouldn't be an RPG, and I know some people are going to disagree with me on that. I love RPGs personally. Some of my all-time favorite games are RPGs. And if you know anything about me, I'm a big SOCOM 2 fan. I can only imagine what this game would be like if they adopted that formula into this game, into this open world, multiplayer shooter. Imagine if it was a full-on tactical shooter that used, kind of the real-life stuff. You get shot in the leg, you can't use your leg. You get shot in the head, you're dead. Simple as that. You have to lead with your sniper rifle. Certain distances you can't hit, which I don't know if that was in the game or not, but I didn't bother sniping either. But just the kind of the real life implications that were adopted by games like SOCOM, Counter-Strike, games like that. Imagine if they had gone with, or I don't know, typical Tom Clancy games. Why they went with this route of RPG, I just don't think it sticks well. I don't. I will buy this. I can't make up my mind if it's going to be a day one grab for me or not. I will buy it, and I probably will spend $60 on it. I have some credit at GameStop. I definitely wouldn't pay this full price out of pocket, but I do want to pick it up. I was intrigued. I liked what I got to play. Another con. Where was the story? What the hell was going on with this game? You got some chick with a really nice ass, by the way. I hope my wife isn't listening to this. A chick with an eye patch. I'm hurt, and so are you. Let's help the city. What is going on? What's the story in this game? I don't know. There's more cons. I'm sure there's more pros. Like I said, I didn't play multiplayer, so I can't go into that. I really hope they give us some story in the full version of the game. I really wish. I don't mind that they're using the RPG format. I just think it would have been done better. And at times it feels like it should be a tactical shooter. When you're playing with your buds, you're like, man, this would be so much better if this was, more of a SOCOM or Counter-Strike style of game. There are so many things with this game. Why can't I prone when I want to prone? Why can't I jump? What's with this cover system? I'm not a big fan of the cover system in this game. You tap X when they tell you can tap X. You can't just duck behind objects in the game. You have to use their cover system. So yeah, there's a lot of things here that I didn't like, but there were enough pros to make me want to pick this game up. And I recommend you to try it out. I think there's an open beta. Don't quote me on that, but I believe there's another beta coming out towards the end of February. Keep an eye out for that. You guys, that is it for me. I like to keep my videos semi-short, so I really do appreciate you sticking around this long if you've made it this far. If you would, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. That's going to be it. Till the next video, you guys try like hell to be kind to one another. Peace.